My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Today is June 28th, 2023. It is 2:58 a.m., 3 a.m. So I've been putting a list together for you, and there were a lot of things I was not seeing on my phone throughout the day, but when I went on my computer, and I'm seeing a lot of news and, updating information regarding the Sussexes. So I have 4 tweets that related to William, almost the same thing, so I'm going to try to go over it quickly. And I have 12 tweets regarding Harry and Meghan. These might even make it at least 2 videos, because one of them is a thread and I want to go through all of it. It's like someone who put all the things that were going on regarding the UTA kind of debacle and one, so I want to go over it so I could see what was going on. And then I have 3 tweets that's just funny stuff. Okay, so let's get going. Alright, so this is the first tweet. Okay, thank goodness there were crowd control barrier. Alright, so it's 44 seconds. Okay, this one somebody put a music behind it. I'm gonna skip it. Alright, and the next one I'll play it. I just want to read the comments. If I had listened to it, maybe I would have known there was a music and rearrange it differently. Okay, I cry real tears, walk of shame. I've been trying to ignore Egg now, but he thought he will be surrounded by cheering crowd. They should have driven Bully up to the small crowd at the door. Alright, so I don't want to show this because of YouTube. There's that. In fairness, that's before they added the CGI. This is how it looks on the news. How embarrassing. The 2 in the red couldn't even be bothered to take a picture. That's the laugh. So let's go to the next one. Maybe the video would be somewhat much better without any music, because I don't want to give myself extra work when I'm editing. Okay. Oh, I misarranged it. Okay, so that's Henry VIII talking about it. Okay, whoever helped the Sussexes with their Instagram must have left with them, because Jesus Christ, what a mess. Okay, so this one is slightly off. It's not the same topic. Okay, so she's talking about their Instagram. I don't even follow them, so I won't even know what's going on. Okay, I can't tell which is worse, the coverage of Will event or Kate's. Okay, I think Kate's coverage ekes out the shadiest award, visiting a food bank and clearly centering yourself and all the images. Oof. It is fun how the constant Instagram stories highlight that they are doing separate project, separate event. Okay, so I don't know. If follow them on IG, I don't know. I don't follow them. I think Meghan might have been helping her staff run their Instagram. She has the skill for it. Yep, because from what I've seen, her, meaning Meghan, her Instagram account before meeting Harry, I think she was the one who was running it, I think. All right, what's Sussex Instagram? Okay, I think the phone may have input Sussex when you type Walls. You mean Jason of parents William and Karen? Okay, Kate. Do you mean Cambridges? Okay, so what is she talking about? Okay, the coverage of Will event. I think Kate's coverage out the shadiest award. So there she is. She's mentioning Kate. Okay, it's fun how the constant Instagram story highlight that they are doing separate projects. Okay, I don't know. Where is it? Okay, whoever helped the Sussex. Oh, here. Okay, whoever helped the Sussexes with their Instagram. No. She's right. No, what she says right. Whoever helped the Sussexes with their Instagram must have left with them, because Jesus. So she's saying that when Meghan and Harry left, so whoever was running the IG account must have left with them, which means whatever is left behind now, it's shady. It's not really attractive to people. So she's right. I understand what she's saying. All right, so let's go to the next tweet. Next tweet. I mean, Henry VIII is very, this is the video that I thought I had next. But Henry VIII, she's very thoughtful. There's 3 people. I mean, all of the squad are very smart, but couple of squaddies, when they put their information out there, they are very informative, or they're very thoughtful of what they're saying. There's one, what's her name? I just started following her because the squad were sharing her IG, not IG, her TikTok thing. What's her name? I had her in one of my videos. I might even see it in here. What's her name? Okay, her. I think her name is Meredith. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I remember. Meredith. That's Henry VIII, Dr. Zanier, and there's another one. Couple of them. When they put out their tweets, they are very informative. They're very thoughtful of what they put. Alright, so that's this one here. Prince William arrived at Tillydrone, Aberdeen, as part of his tour of the UK discussion his homeward campaign. Oh, so there's a homeward campaign. What is that? Is it part of the homeless thing he's trying to solve? Yeah, this is one of 6 locations chosen for the project, hoping to demonstrate it is possible to end homelessness. Okay, so it's 42 seconds. If there's a music, I'm not gonna play the music. Yeah, so that's the raw version of it, and then other people make retweet it with their own version. Oh my goodness, nobody. There is, but I mean there are, but not as much. Look at them, they don't even care. So majority of these are, how do you call this, security, but these are the people who's waiting for them, for him, not them, him. Oh no, it's not. They are cameras. Oh shit. Last minute it pans in. It zoom in. Oh shit. I thought that. I thought, you know, when they usually have people line up to meet them, that's what I thought it was until they cut it short. Yeah, these are camera people. So nobody was waiting for him. Yeah, these are camera people. From far away, it looks like it's people who line up to meet him, to greet him, or tell him about the place or something like that. But it's the camera people. And they cut it really quickly. Yeah, camera people. There's the barricade and everybody else behind it. And everybody have like a camera, except this lady. Maybe she's the person who runs it. Let me read some of the comment. Yeah, I can feel my teeth grind. Republic of Scotland. Is that where they are? Okay. Haha. 4 people, and 2 of those are dog walkers wondering who put a barrier in front of their dog. In front of their dog. Walk. Haha. Yes, Hermad. Okay. Was it FFS? What's that? Future? I don't know. Okay, they put barriers up and no one came. Okay, Willy motorcade is bigger than the crowd. This should join on him eventually, hopefully. Willy is receiving the bit of media hysteria again, I see. The same energy of his earth flap in Boston. He should have started by giving Frogmore Cottage back to Harry and Meghan so that Archie and Lily are not left in the cold. Where is his humanity? As a matter of fact, I think what they've done to Harry, they actually give Harry's little family more, you know, the good heart people. All right, they'll be more than happy to take them in. All right, not that they, you know, they need that, but more people who have sympathy, they'll be more than happy to share their home with them. Okay, the man is a flap flying about all over the place and talking about getting things done isn't getting things done. He lacks staying power. William and Kate are forever announcing new project that will make the world a better a better place, but they seem to always flap after a few months. I mean, it's just word of mouth. Okay, chosen by other people of William giving taxpayers money, not his own money, just a fraction of what would be needed. Okay, wow, this reminds me of when K-pop fans convinced Trump there would be millions of people at his COVID rally back in the day. Okay, was there. Warriors have got a lot of spare land, sell it and build shelter on it. Okay, what became of his 2019 pledge of fighting homeless? Okay, I have a video. I hope I put it, because there's a TikTok person of this. Prince William follow in Princess Diana's footsteps, fighting homelessness on cognate anniversary. Prince William headed to homelessness charity Center Point to mark their 50th birthday. That was back in 2019. Okay, after this, I'm moving to the next one. Okay, oh gee, I hope those barriers were sufficient to hold back that massive crowd of a few scattered looky-loos who happened to be on their lunch break. Let's look at it again. I can't believe this. I thought there were people. Okay, it's buffering, so no time. This is my last one on him, and then we get into the more important things, Sussex Squad and all of this. All right, let's pause. Oh dear, what was the thingiest event supposed to be? Alright, so the same video. I just wanted to read the comments. Doesn't really matter now, does it? It seems that no one cares. Okay, I sure care, but this phenomenon of current royals not being able to read the room is hard to look away from. Like that Caribbean tour. Like that Caribbean tour, they went on to prove they weren't racist, only to have the Jamaican Prime Minister, they were removing them as head of state. Oops. I just came across a tweet where a Brit went to Jamaica and tried to drink all the beverages in the hotel, the cocktail in the hotel, and he died. I didn't bookmark it, but I just came across it and it crossed my mind. Okay, you will think that all the homeless people will show up and ask for housing. That's what I will do. Seriously, where is my house? Okay, that Scottish Celt, no, that Scottish Celt, lol. Oh, the usual, him being told what other people are doing and him going, gosh golly, aren't you clever, gopher, keep it up, chin up and all that old chap, and moving on to the next town. Well done. There's this person. Now you are going to make them rent a crowd for the next one. Stop giving them ideas. Rent a crowd. Well, at least those people who have some money, it's a reality check for Willy. Yeah. Okay, so now let's get to the Sussex Squad. Alright. They don't read the room. They just tell them lies. This is the thing. When you get people to tell you what you want to hear instead of hearing the truth. They want to hear good thing all the time. So things like that will be happening. Alright, next tweet. The suit cast has such great chemistry, even if Louis is kind of lovable. Alright, Louis gets more lovable as the series goes on. He really just wanted to be Harvey's Mike. Okay, I already like him. He just wants to be loved and appreciated. I know, I said that in another tweet video talking about Suit. You know, when I watched Suit, I really hated him. But later on I found out he's that good of an actor. Because very rarely that deep profound of a character. You know, you're watching a movie, nothing is real in there. But when you hate a character like that, you know this person is playing the part really good. Okay, yes, the cast were casting. They had amazing chemistry, back and forth banter. That's for sure. Okay, I'm probably gonna get black for it, so I'm not even gonna play that due to copyright. Okay, I'm watching it now. Louis really goes on you. He's devious, but in a good way. Harvey is hot. Okay, I will never forget when Spencer from Pretty Little Liars did a cameo on Suit. The Suit cast is really good. Louis just wanted to be appreciated. Louis is great. He gets so annoying sometimes, but he's honestly one of my favorite, and his scenes with Rachel are some of the best. Okay, he's my favorite. They set him up to be the villain, but for me, that's Harvey. Okay, I love Suit. I watched it back in the days, probably first 3 seasons, but where I live, it was at odd times, and I didn't have streaming. I only knew Meghan Markle from Suit, but she was the only cast member whose name I knew. Love her. Okay, so let's go to the next one. There's more comment, but there's gonna be some serious tweet I want to focus on. Next one. This is the Sussex Squad. Actually, I should have put these last, because that's like a calm down type of tweet. Okay, when I create this account, my sole purpose was to not only defend but provide a positive timeline of the Sussex family. I have made it clear on multiple occasions that this account is all things Sussex. The good I praise, the bad I defend, but the ugly I want to fight. Okay, so she put all of this together. Okay, I quickly realized my mistake when mentioned that stupid hashtag. My intention for mentioning it was that whenever and whoever will click on that stupid hashtag, they will somehow see my posts and also how delusional and desperate I see them as. Alright, so there's me responding to her, and then I changed my mind because there must have been something going on yesterday which I didn't see on my timeline. I don't know, Twitter must have done something to my account where I cannot see some of the stuff. Okay, so sometime I have to go on my personal account to see some of the things. Okay, so what happened? Oh, don't bother, you did your round already. I think you had enough. I'll find out. So this is me. I started asking questions. I was like, you know what, don't bother explain, because you already did what you had to do to defend our favorite. Okay, look, I totally understand you. I feel the same too, but we just need to be strategic. Only mistake today was repeating the hashtag. So there must have been something going on because I didn't see anything. I did not see anything on my phone. You did absolutely great with the counter videos. They were amazing and spot on. I and many others, I believe, will have retweeted without the hashtag. Thank you. There's that. Next tweet. Something must have going on. I don't know what it is yet, but maybe it has to do with the UTA. Let's pause. Okay, wow, thank God. Wow, thank God Harry and Meghan left. Willy seems like a tyrant. Okay, so this one I sort of started listening to it on my phone. I think it's something from Spare. Okay, it was also obvious he, William, cared less about finding his purpose or passion than about winning his lifelong competition with me. I mean, when you look at some people in high position, their focus is completely wacky. Things that should be matter and important, they don't know what it is. They're worrying about the most pettiest thing. And I think the brother fall in that category. Let's listen.
Over the last year or so, I'd spoken to helicopter pilots, veterinary surgeons, rangers, and they all told me that a war was on. A war to save the planet. War, you say? Sign me up. One small problem. Willy. Africa was his thing, he said. And he had the right to say this, or felt he did, because he was the heir. It was ever in his power to veto my thing. And he had every intention of exercising, even flexing, that veto power.
And a couple times I said it, but I erased it, where I said, Harry always have ideas for project, but they always put his ideas in the back burner because they want the brother, the heir, to be the one to be doing the things. But the guy have no passion for absolutely nothing. The only time he wants something is the finished product, and he see how good it is. But once he step in and put his hand on it, put his hand on that particular project, it just dies off because he has absolutely no feeling toward the project. So the thing dies out, unlike the person who created it have a purpose for it. So I'm so happy when Harry was leaving, he took Invictus with him because he had an idea for it and he knows the purpose behind it. But if the brother were to come and take it as Harry was leaving, that thing would have been, I don't know, who knows where would it be. Same thing as other project that he's done. So let's continue, listen. So in other words, William have no passion for anything.
We'd had some real rows about it, I told Tej and Mike. One day, we almost came to blows in front of our childhood mates, the sons of Emily and Hugh. One of the sons asked, why can't you both work on Africa? Willy had a fit, flew at this son for daring to make such a suggestion. Because rhinos, elephants, that's mine. It was also obvious. He cared less about finding his purpose or passion than about winning his lifelong competition with me. Over several more heated discussions, it emerged that Willy, when I'd gone to the North Pole, had sadly been resentful. He'd felt slighted that he hadn't been the one invited. At the same time, he also said that he'd stepped aside, gallantly, that he'd permitted me to go. Indeed, that he'd permitted all my work with wounded soldiers. I let you have veterans. Why can't you let me have African elephants and rhinos? I complained to Tej and Mike that I'd finally seen my path, that I'd finally hit upon the thing that could fill the hole in my heart left by soldiering. In fact, a thing even more sustainable. And Willy was standing in my way. They were aghast, Keep fighting, they said. There's room for both of you in Africa. There's need for you both.
Only if the other brother saw that, but he wants to be this is the nonsense they put in his head since he was a child. Since he was a child. Instead, I'm telling you, I've said this before. The way they raise Harry, where Harry have to like fight for, not really fight, how will I say that, where I don't think any child should be raised like that, but knowing that William is the heir to the throne, he's gonna be the one who's inheriting all those wealth and all of that. But if they show him, or when they were raising him, make things scarce for him. Scarce meaning that when he wants something, he's gonna have to either work hard for it, or make it somewhat difficult for him to get. So when he is to the throne, he got all those wealth, he will appreciate it more. But they never did anything. They just opened the door for him. He went rampant, discard things that is still useful. He had no feeling, no appreciation of nothing. So when he become heir to whatever, when he become king, I don't know, we're already seeing it happening already with with the father, because they did the same thing to him. So there's no appreciation of anything. But at least Charles, not that I'm defending him, but there was some stuff he was somewhat passionate about, like architecture and all of that. So at least there's something there with him. But with William, he has absolutely nothing, because they just let him be. But unlike William, Harry, they made things scarce for him. So when he gets something, he appreciates it. Look at this, how he appreciates what he has now. Okay, so, oh, good. So there's not a lot of comment, because I say a lot of my opinion. Okay, that level of entitlement in one person should have never been encouraged. There's the thing. That's what I'm saying. No wonder he's surrounding himself with yes men. That's it. This is exactly what I was saying. Peg is a brat. It's the way they raise them. This person get exactly what I was saying. I didn't even read the comment. Yeah, let's go to the next tweet. Did I bookmark this? Yeah. Africa is his thing. Next tweet. Prince Harry is the poster prince for how someone with ways of means should act. Most cannot afford to protect themselves against the injustices. Harry can and does, and in doing so also stand up for the right of others. Diana raised an exceptional good lad, and that's what I think Princess Diana was trying to teach both of the kids. Okay, go to the homeless shelters, show them. Okay, teaching, showing people is the best teacher. Okay, you sit with yourself, with your own two eyes. You get to hear the experiences of the people who's suffering and all of that. This is the thing that Princess Diana was trying to teach both of the boys. But it's very sad. At least the older one, will have been the one who, how will I say that, retain that teaching. But he's the one who completely, as if Diana never exists to him. Well, you could see why also. He called his mother paranoid. The thing that he should have known very well. Because he was much older, he should have known better. Okay, indeed, well said. And by the way, I posted this on my community board. I block a lot of haters on this one. Okay, let's this here. This, the way he gets attacked by the people destroying the country tells you enough. Was just saying the same thing. We stand. Okay, Prince Harry, the Windsor with a backbone, refusing to cower to Murdoch. Every time you see a negative article, headlines from UK media, this is why. He is taking on the biggest cancer, that is metastasizing the UK. Prince Harry. Yep. He is standing up. It's very sad, the father. I mean, again, it's because I think from reading some of the things that I've seen, I sort of grasp. I'm not saying it's right, but I sort of grasp what they did. When you look at the structure of things, okay, from back in the days with the slavery and all of that. They're trying to abolish slavery. The same group of people who were trying to retain slavery, they are the one who's running the country right now. Okay, look at this with the one of the prime minister already pay himself for what do they call this, with reparation. Okay, meanwhile the people, the ancestors, the people, the ancestors were the one who inflicted, who were going through the hardship, they're still fighting for reparation. So these are the group, business people. Okay, business people, they're the one who's running pretty much the world, because they do not see the humanity of things. They only see dollar sign. They don't see the ripple effects, some of the choices that they're making. They just see profit. They do not see the ripple effect of destroying the, not only the environment, the structure, the lives of people. They don't see that. They only see dollar sign. So those people who are running the world, the country and politics and all of that, they're the one who were for slavery. So people need to pay attention. They don't see things the same way. Let's say a humanitarian person will run the country. They will still see where saving is, but at the same time they will balance things out to make things better. So these people should never be anywhere near politics. Okay, King Charles conspired with Rupert Murdoch to destroy his son Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. All right, well, this is a screenshot. It says 1 month ago. It could have been, well, King Charles. Well, he is king now. He hasn't been king for a long time. But I like to have the exact date. It tends to be a little bit, you know, deceiving, because it's just a screenshot. Okay, King Charles has been colluding with Rupert Murdoch via his wife Camilla to destroy the reputation of his son Prince Harry and his wife Meghan Markle. Prince Harry has strongly alluded to this without expressly stating it in numerous interviews he has given to promote his new book. And the thing as well, for some reason, she is a mold. They purposely, I guess, put her there to try to charm him. They probably tell her what he likes, things that he wants to hear. All you have to do is do that, the same way they did with Trump. You tell them what they want to hear, so that way they will think that you really love them. All right, so this is what Camilla did to Charles, and then from there she became the bridge between those business people and the monarch. All right, so pretty much the business people are running the monarchy. They're running the government. They're running the monarchy, and they have control of the tabloid. So it's one. Alright, so the check and balance is no longer there, which I've said in many occasions. Okay, it's only Harry. They fool many of the blood royals. The only one, I'm just shocked. I don't know how that happened. The one that they should have get on board was Harry, because he was younger and he didn't have his mom. Okay, this was the one I thought they would be able to get, but that's the one they didn't get. I don't understand. It is a miracle. Okay, it is a miracle for Harry to come out the way that he did. Okay, but I guess it's their mistake as well. You know what, let me not say to not give them ideas for other things. Okay, Murdoch firm paid secret phone hacking settlement to Prince William. Detail of alleged deal in 2020, giving and legal documents submitted by Prince Harry amid legal fight with Sun publisher. Alright. Okay, Prime Minister Rishi Sunak and Labour leader Sir Keir Starmer were among those attending the event at Spencer House in London on Thursday. There's that. Politicians and members of the media rub shoulders at Murdoch annual party. So this used to be somewhat of a secret. It's no longer a secret. So now what I think they do now, they come to just, I guess, to talk about their next scheme. That's what it is. Alright, this I was fully aware way before the, how do you call this, the Oprah interview. Because in the Oprah interview, Harry and Meghan have suggested about the party thing and all of that. But way before that, when I came across it, what I was seeing in that particular article was like, to me, it seems like a list of names. And I'm like, I was searching for something completely different from what I stumbled upon. And I was reading names, name. And then I saw party and I was like, oh shit. What is William and Charles doing at a party with all of these people? That's what came to me. And then I put one and one together and I was like, yep, he's training William. That's the way that I saw it in that specific article. They training William to be like that, to cozy up to them. And this is why William doesn't know his purpose, his the value of his position. Okay, I'm still trying to get past poster prints. All right. Well over $1 million was spent by the UK taxpayers on Harry's trial to win just $500. Wait, what? Am I missing something? Okay, this doesn't include what was spent on his security while he was in London. Are they giving him security? I don't know. What a waste of money that could have been spent on people less fortunate. Yeah, they always see that anything that's spent on Harry, they always see, oh, that could have been for something, but they never said that for the other one. Okay, that's what Diana would have done. Okay, so what's going on here? Am I missing? Yet you do not have any complaint about the royal family spent 100 million pounds on expenses and 300 million pounds on palaces and security, all at hard pressed taxpayers' expense. So was there a ruling on the hacking thing? Whatever, it's June. Okay, that's that. Let's talk about how much the royal family bring into the UK just on tourism alone. Oh, please. Oh, 2 billion. Okay, all Harry does is sick. What? This person must be delusional. Okay, this is not true, and it is falsehood pushed to give them cover. Not only royal palace or even has ever made that much money or close to it other than their weddings. They do very little, live extravagant at taxpayers' expense. Okay, let me take that moment to spreading lies. So I don't know what's going on with anything else, but in terms of the phone hacking, so I don't know if there's a ruling or anything like that. All right, so these people, well, it could be bad as well too, but they don't see that some of the things that Harry and Meghan have fought for has to do with their own personal thing. Because if they could do that to the people with money, can you imagine little people? So if Harry doesn't win that, or I think is a class action lawsuit that's going on here, if they don't win, it's like giving the papers free range to continue whatever it is that they've been doing. Okay, Harry's lawyer calls Piers Morgan trial no-show fatal. Quote, the claimant want the judge to rule on whether Morgan and other senior figures were involved in unlawful acts. Okay, so how long was this? Okay, I'll click on it to June 27th. So that was recent, yesterday. Okay, Harry's lawyer calls Piers Morgan's trial no-show fatal. Okay, London, June 27, Reuters. Prince Harry's lawyer said on Tuesday a British publisher's failure to call witnesses such as Piers Morgan was a fatal blow to its defense against allegations brought by the royal and other unlawful behavior by its tabloid papers. The Prince and 100 others are suing Mirror Group, MGN, suing Mirror Group newspaper, the publisher of the Daily Mirror, Sunday Mirror, and Sunday People over allegation of phone hacking and unlawful information gathering between 1991 and 2011. Okay, they claim senior editors. Okay, so you could read this. So I thought there was a ruling about that. Let me read the last paragraph. At the start of the trial in May, MGN did admit on one occasion a private investigator has been engaged to unlawful gathering evidence about him. However, he said he should receive no more than £500 in damages. Oh, so did they come with something, or they, oh, in other words, what I'm getting here, did they wrap up the thing? Because it was 100 people, so each day or couple days each of those 100 people had to come and show the judge what was done to them. So did they just finish and then they were closing off and for the judge to see if this goes to trial? So that's what I think that's happening. Okay, and seeking to hold one element of the tabloid press to account for intrusion, the Duke of Sussex believes he has suffered at the hand of all press. He has advanced a claim which is widely overstated and substantially baseless, the submission said. I mean, obviously, they're going to have to undermine. Okay, the paper is going to have to undermine Harry's claim. It's obvious. Okay, you're fighting to win, so you're going to undermine your opponent. So, yeah, I think that's what it is. The link will be in the description. You could read it yourself. So I think what happened here, they just close off the thing. Now the judge probably my humble opinion, the judge is gonna how do you call this, will go review all those 100 people's claim and see if this will go to trial. That's what I think. Okay, he's a spineless coward. The judge could have called Piers to testify. That too, or even maybe Harry's lawyer could have called him as a witness. I think so. All right, no loyalty among thieves. When nearing their demise, they run and hide. Okay, that's a different language. Why can't Harry's side call him? Thank you. That's what I was saying. Why can't Harry's side call him as a witness, subpoena him? I don't know how British court work, but wondering about that. Yeah, they could do that too. Okay, really? Is that your takeaway from this? I mean, anybody could call anybody as long they have some sort of a connection with it. They could have called him too. All right, next tweet. Next one. One thing is Prince Harry will love and cherish Meghan every chance he gets, unapologetically, and it's the most wholesome love you will ever see. There's a music behind it, but I'm not gonna play it. You could see it play out. There's a music behind it. All right. Meanwhile, let me read that one underneath. It truly is. That's why I support and fight for them. Okay, it's finished. It's playing again. There's that. I love this so much. There's a heart. Okay, love wins. This is beautiful song. Yes, it is. There's that. Okay, because I did listen to it. It's a music. It's a song that probably get copyright on it, so it's extra work for me. Next week. Okay, so this one I wanted to share with you. It sort of talk about the UTA thing, the guy who went out of nowhere to start bashing Harry. Okay, I 100% approve this message. What a damn good read. He said what he said. Alright, let's see here.
Meghan and Harry content. I take a little break and I come back to this. So apparently United Talent Agency CEO Jeremy Zimmer said some not very nice things about Meghan Markle. He said, quote, turns out Meghan Markle was not a great audio talent, or necessarily any kind of talent, end quote. And these comments were in lieu to the Spotify and Archwell audio split, where the two teams have pointed out a joint statement, stating here, Spotify and Archwell Audio have mutually agreed to part ways and are proud of the series we made together. And consider the fact that she took over the #1 spot from Joe Rogan for several weeks. That's quite an accomplishment. To maintain it, it's a lot more difficult.
That's right.
However, Zimmer is getting slammed. According to one...
That's the thing that's happening with him for opening his mouth. Okay, there's more to it though. I just put it on my community, but there's more to his rant. Alright, because from what I've read, he is part of the Murdoch group. Okay, so let's listen.
A-list talent manager, who asked to remain anonymous, said that his comments were mind-blowing. And quote, as an agent, you never publicly discuss your own talent or anyone else's. And
yeah, it's true. And also, and the Johnny Depp case lawsuit. I'm telling you, there's so many branch in that lawsuit that many people will learn. You learn about the movie industry, you learn about the law, you learn about all sort of things. Yeah, one of the talent agencies person or rep, you know, spoke about things like that. And he was very careful when talking about, you know, their past client, as much as we probably didn't like that particular client, but he was very careful because you don't want to badmouth people. At some point, remember, this is a business. You want to make money. So if you do saying things about your your client, other people's gonna hear that and say, is this the way you're gonna talk about me someday? Okay, so these are the things that is backfiring him now.
Another top agent from a UTA competitor called Zimmer's quote, a shocking display of bad taste. Who wants to sign with someone who trashes people like that in public? Valid points. And for those of you Meghan haters who always want to talk about class and taste, if you're gloating about this, you know it's in bad taste, you tacky bitch. And another top deal maker said, taking the Sussexes out of the equation, quote, I don't care who it is, decorum is decorum.
Yeah.
I feel for their staff, end quote. And Variety magazine spoke to 3 UTA agents, all of whom declined to be named, but admitted they were embarrassed. So here's my theory why Jeremy Zimmer is so butthurt. Meghan didn't sign with UTA. She signed with William Morris Endeavor, a much larger and more successful agency, a direct competitor of UTA. So for the talent that are represented with UTA, such as Harrison Ford, Timothy Chalamet, Priyanka Chopra Jonas, and director Wes Anderson, to name a few, I would watch your backs.
That's right.
UTA CEO Jeremy Zimmer is untrustworthy. Meghan.
Alright, let's go to the next one. Okay, so there's that. I mean, they did their research. They know what they're doing. They're trying to get away from Murdoch, and then they will go and sign with them. Leaks were gonna come out left and right. My goodness. Since when do we care what he says? Alright, someone, Piers Morgan, need to check in their bank account. Somebody's paying him them big money. Friends, family have been offered mega bucks. These people won't care what they are sharing for money. Like a new group, oh, Sam Murdoch, but I'm thinking, Sam. And the thing is that Murdoch guy, he's owning too many things, okay? Trying to be a monopoly of everything that is, in the entertainment, anything that has to do with television and every branch, he's trying to take over. There should be a limit on that, because when they're trying to poison people. All right, next tweet. Rolling Stone. A week after it was announced that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle were consciously uncoupling with Spotify, Netflix had made a decision about their deal with the royals. Okay, let's click on it and then I'll go back. Let's see. Should I read how big? Okay, it's not that long. Let's see what it says. Okay. A little over a week after Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's production studio, Archwell, announced they will be consciously uncoupling with Spotify, the official language was mutually agreed to part ways. Netflix is affirming its dedication to the Blue Bloods. Quote, the bond with Archwell Production is one we deeply value. Believe me, they know the value of it, how much money it brings and how much views it brings to their streaming. And not only that, what I'm hearing is that Suit is like breaking record already. There's a lot of people who's watching it. A Netflix spokesperson told Entertainment Tonight via Hello, quote, the docuseries Harry and Meghan launched as Netflix's most spectacular documentary debut to date. Our exciting journey with them isn't ending anytime soon. Believe me, they caught something really huge. We're currently collaborating on numerous projects, including the much anticipated documentary series Heart of Invictus. Hello report that the Royals Netflix deal is allegedly worth around $100 million. The Spotify agreement was rumored to be worth around $20 million. 20 versus 100, you tell me. And accidentally, the New York Times has speculated that Prince Harry's best-selling Tell All Spare was part of a supposed $20 million multi-book contract. In other words, the couple is getting a grandly despite tabloid headlines. Okay, Heart of Invictus will chronicle the journey of athletes participating in Prince Harry's Invictus game in April of last year. According to People, this new series from Archwell Production follows a group of extraordinary competitors from around the globe, all service members who have suffered life-changing injuries or illnesses on their road to competing at the Invictus game, the streaming service tweeted a few months ago. I have some videos that I made review regarding that. All right, so the first one that they did, what did they call it? I forgot the name of it. I forgot the name of it. I'll look at the screen. I'll put the screenshot of those videos, the thumbnails of those videos. Something just fell in my eyes. Okay, so let's read some of the comments here. Okay, the other one, so well, what a great couple, looking forward to what is next. Intelligent people are not listening to lying Murdoch gather media who Harry is suing for. I'm telling you, God bring these two together. I think it's a way to for the evil people to lose their mind, because they just can't stand it and they're not winning. So it's a way of them to be distracted from their evil plan, their greater evil plan. They're still doing their evil plan, but the distraction of Harry, who's doing their thing, is distracting them to fully dedicate to their master plan. I don't know if this makes sense, but that's the way that I see it. Okay, I'm so looking forward to their upcoming project. They're so refreshing. Can't wait for Heart of Invictus and other projects from Prince Harry and Meghan on Netflix. Spotify executives have demonstrated a breathtaking lack of professionalism, that lack of cohesion with the corporate communication. What's wrong with Spotify? Okay, and the other thing is as well, the way you see Harry and Meghan are moving forward, it's almost like fighting. Harry and Meghan are fighting fire with water. You understand what I mean? You have those evil people, they like fire. They trying to destroy everything that society have built. And there's Harry coming with that water and just spilling out while they're doing that thing. Because those people, they want to put things, information and movies or things that should be entertaining, in a negative way. All right, they want to put evil thing out there. And there's Harry, who's meeting them right up there, but with more things, with loving things that more calm, more entertaining, to calm people's psyche or something like that. Because, like, for instance, there's some people who love to watch I don't know, let's say on YouTube, there's people who love to watch racing, there's people who love to watch homesteader, there's people who love to watch gardening and things like that. These are some things that calm people's down after a hard day of work or something like that. So when you come home, you want to watch something calm, right, after a hard long day of work. So instead of seeing those negative things that's popping on your TV, there's Harry and Meghan, who's giving entertainment of a more enlightening things that makes you want to do more. Okay, on your spare time, on weekends, you want to go and volunteer, you want to be part of things, this kind of thing. Does that make sense? All right, so you have a choice of what to watch instead of those negativity. So you have Harry and Meghan here, they're starting fresh, anew. Okay, this should tell some people some things as well who are part of the entertainment business, people who went to school for those things. Just because you see the noise of negativity, of evil things happening, that doesn't mean this is what people want. All right, if you have a good idea, you went to school for that, you know how to do production things and all of that, hey, put some good stuff out there, counteract it. You might be surprised, there might be people who wants to watch your stuff. Just because you hear the noise of negativity, that doesn't mean you have to create something similar. When you look at in the 90s, for instance, when you look at action movies, all you were seeing is things blowing up left and right, blowing up left and right. Almost all of the movies in the 90s. All right? And then it become like, why do all those crazy stuff? You know, all the blowing up and things like that. So things changed slightly a little bit. But let's finish with and then move on. The point that I wanted to make for bringing the 90s movies as an example, what I wanted to say is that just because there were a lot of, you know, that's what was somewhat popular at the time, that doesn't mean people have to do it. And it seems like, from my perspective, okay, I could get all the times and decades wrong, whatever, but this is based on my observation. It takes away from the quality of movies. Okay, so one movie probably did this particular explosion, and then, I don't know, whoever is into the creating in the movie industry see some spectacular thing in it, and then they try to mimic it. You know, it doesn't really fit well to the next movie and the next, but they keep on doing it, and people who's watching it doesn't see it, no longer have value. All right, so there's other way you could have done it. So if people, just because something is popular, that doesn't mean this is what everybody want. All right, so that was the point. I still don't think I make my point here, but that was the point for bringing the 90 movie with the how do they call it, pyrotechnic, whatever term they use for explosion in movies. Oh, what is that? Okay, I know what it is. Okay, so there's that. They are doing so well. What a great couple. Looking forward to what is next. Intelligent people are not listening to lying Murdoch Gutter Media, who Harry is suing for phone hacking. We love you, Harry and Meghan. Okay, I'm so looking forward to their upcoming project. They're so refreshing. That's the thing here. Refreshing. People wants to see other things. Can't wait for Heart of Invictus and other projects from Prince Harry and Meghan on Netflix. Spotify executive have demonstrated how. Oh, I read this already. Okay, there was no decision to be made at Netflix. That's the British tabloid nonsense. You've been ingested. It's ongoing partnership. Time to stop this nonsense. All right, so we read that already. All right, for the sake of this video, let's play this and then.
Yeah, will you invite her on Watch What Happens Live to further this conversation?
I would love for her to come on Watch What Happens Live.
Yeah, have those invites been sent out?
I'm sure we've invited her, yeah.
I'm sure. You know, there was this rumor going around that Meghan didn't conduct her own podcast interviews. I know that you sat down for an interview on the podcast. Did you actually speak with her?
Of course I did. And she definitely did. And that's an insane rumor.
Right, I know,
Her podcast is conversations with people. How would she not have? Of course she did.
I know, there was these rumors that they said that they edited, like a producer did the interviews and they edited her.
Absolutely not. And she was quite well researched and well informed and thoughtful.
Will you invite her on Watch What Happens Live to further?
I like his reaction when they said, when she said Meghan did not conduct the interview. All right, next tweet. There's Voice Suitor, another good squaddy who usually put good stuff out there. Okay, after Prince Harry and Meghan Markle production studio Archwell announced they'll be consciously uncoupling with Spotify, Netflix is affirming its dedication to the blue blood. In other words, the couple is getting on grandly despised tabloid headline. Okay, so is that the one that I just read, Rolling Stone? Yep. Okay, it's the same thing, article here. Okay, I wish the Brit trash Lloyd media, the British royal family, and trolls will consciously leave this couple alone. Okay, the derangers. Hell, there was no non-conscious uncoupling. They told Spotify to F off, and the jaded lover is acting like the one from Fatal Attraction. And we are effing here for it. Bring it on. Consciously uncoupling. There's the laugh. I'm obsessed with them. This will piss people off. Can't wait. All right, so let's go to the next tweet. All right, there's this. Oh, I put it twice. I went over this already. All right, so I'm not even gonna go over that. I did that already. So now this is the tweet that is very, that's like a thread. All right, this white man, Jeremy Zimmer, you know what, because it's pretty long, you know what, let's read it, and then if anything I could make it into 2 videos because I'm exactly 56 minutes. These white men, Jeremy Zimmer, Ben Simon, Piers Morgan, and Dan Wooten, who cannot have and or control Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, all have the same response. They verbally attacked mainly Meghan. Jeremy Zimmer pursued Meghan to sign with his agency, UTA. She declined. Their face, I'm not gonna click on it. My goodness. Okay, also, don't fall for Jeremy Zimmer. Latest comment about Meghan Markle. Jeremy was on the Rank podcast owned by Bill Simon, Spotify podcast executive, last December 2022. They will want you to believe this is his genuine feeling toward a woman he has never met. The stranglehold of streaming with United Talent Agency, CEO Jeremy Zimmer. There's that. Also, after Rupert Murdoch, the Wall Street Journal is a client of Wow, Jeremy Zimmer's UTA agency. This is the part that probably really throws her off. I mean, they do their research before they go someplace, okay? And so the plot thickens, and it's all beginning to make sense and chill my spidey sense, or it's tingling. Whatever is coming must be huge, because let's see here. I wanted to read this, so even though it's old, I wanted to read this so bad, but I wanted to wait until I'm recording. Okay, Wall Street Journal signed with UTA. There's that. There's the connection here. Alright, Wall Street Journal with UTA. It's for representation in Hollywood. The Wall Street Journal is leaving behind its long rep at CAA. I'm told UTA will sell film and television rights to publish articles across all sections of the Wall Street Journal, which recently regained its position as the largest circulation U.S. newspaper under new owner Rupert Murdoch. But wait, doesn't he own a film studio and TV network and cable station? I'm telling you, these people want to own everything that gives information, because Wall Street Journal, I used to think it's a reputable paper because they talk about the market and things like that. But oh my lord, something needs to oh, you know what, they could just leave them, let them be, but there should be a competition so people could leave their ass alone, because they're trying to ruin everything. My goodness. Aren't his big media company is already a major buyer that can do any project and hire any talent, and yet Murdoch newspaper thinks it needs an agent. Hilarious. All right, there's Meghan's face here. Yep, she doesn't want to associate with them. All right, and then they're following up also with things that they told you they're not associating with, you know, the list of those newspapers in the UK, which pretty much part of Rupert Murdoch. And then when you come here, there's Rupert Murdoch who owns some of the things in association. Anything that he's part of, they don't want anything to do with it. Okay, I can understand why these men are so pressed. Dan and Piers were never at Harry's girlfriends like these. These other two guys are so bitter and feel comfortable talking about Harry and Meghan, mainly Meghan, like thus. I hope Madame Karma comes and slap them down quickly. Exactly, that's the thing I just read. I think it's the same thing, right? Yep, the same thing. So there's the list of Rupert Murdoch thing here. Rupert Murdoch owns Wall Street Journal, New York Post, Fox News, TMZ, Times of London, The Sun, Talk TV, Piers Morgan. Yeah, so there's that. Okay, what then Wotton's beef with Meghan? She's not a man. Okay, karma will get them in the end. Their hatred and obsession is unhealthy and just creepy. Yep, they are all them red. Alright, what is that? For the sake of this video, let's
Dimitri calling again, the guy from the street. I left you a message several days ago. I don't like leaving second messages, but I like you. You're a very elegant woman, you're very attractive, but I don't play that game. So here's how it's going to work. If I do not receive a phone call back from you by 3 o'clock Thursday afternoon, I'm no longer interested. I'm very intelligent, I'm great in bed, I make great money. Believe it or not, I'm a complete catch.
That's a
Matter of fact, I'm
voiceover.
one of the few men in the city that has nothing wrong with him. Now, I understand if you've got other issues. I don't know, maybe you were abused in childhood. It's Dimitri calling again.
So
the
that's
guy from the
completely
street.
different.
I left you a
That's not what I thought it was. Okay, I told my brother to listen to this voicemail this guy sent me. Oh my goodness. A sad little man. Okay, same behavior, Spotify executive, the royal family, and so on have been demonstrating. For some reason, Meghan shouldn't leave or say no. Okay, they just can't help themselves, poor soul. Ben Simon, is an NBA player, LOL. Okay, those same white racists will scoop pretty female and or male of color, but hate when they are financially successful. Sad little men who can stand confident, accomplished, strong, educated women. That is everything they fear. This is why they want to have all financial control of everything, so people could cower to them. All right, next tweet. There's more comment, but let's move on. Okay, Jeremy Zimmer wanted Meghan. It was a setup deal to make her life a living hell because Zimmer is working with the devil himself, Murdoch. Thank God she didn't. Yeah, signed. Okay, they signed something, probably give her a huge deal, sign her, and then make her flap. That's all. Okay, this is the thing that they do. They give you the money, make you forget humanity. Okay, you see the money and you put your name on those dotted line. and then this is where they get you. All right, so the tabloid could still profit. This is how they were gonna make their money if they had signed with them. All right, give her a huge amount deal, you'll be happy for her and everything. Then how they gonna make that money back? Okay, sign her up to things to flap, and then their mouthpiece in the UK goes on talking how bad she is, her negative thing is. That's how this was gonna be. All right, my goodness, Murdoch the old goat is too old to be hateful. He just needs to take his retirement and enjoy his grandchildren and stop his hateful deals. Oh, fought. Okay, is that the belly of the beast? Okay, so that's it. I don't want to be, karma will deal with him. I don't want to be trashing him. You have eyes, you could see for yourself. I don't want to add to my conscience. When karma comes to collect, I don't want to be in its way. Next tweet, and I'm almost done. I have 3 more tweets. Okay, Prince Harry, never ever forget, even for one moment, how truly amazing you are. We are proud of you. Yeah. Wow. They took his mom away from him. Okay, Prince Harry is truly amazing. Prince Harry is Princess Diana's son. He adores her, trusts her, and backing her. He is very proud of his mom. Prince Harry loves and respects his grandmother, the Queen. He continues the Queen's plan, got her approval to fight the toxic press. So amazing. Thank you for highlighting that. He loves and respects the late Queen, and that she approved that he fight the toxic press. Okay, chill and all. Charles undermined late Queen's plan to sue News UK. Prince Harry tells court. Let's read this. Okay, Harry claimed his father intervened because he wanted to ensure the son supported his and Camilla's future reign. Wow. I mean, it's sad in so many levels. Okay, Queen Elizabeth II personally threatened Rupert Murdoch's media company with legal proceeding over phone hacking, only for her effort to be undermined by the then Prince Charles, the High Court has heard. Prince Harry said his father intervened because he wanted to ensure the son supported his accession to the throne and Camilla's role as Queen Consort, and had a specific long-term strategy to keep the media on side for when the time comes. The Duke of Sussex made the claim. You know, reading this made me wonder, and it sort of added up to some of my suspicions. The time that the Queen passed, when you look at, you know, one of the things that I've said, when Harry and Meghan, leading up to Invictus, the Netherlands, where Harry and Meghan were being cheered. They went to Germany, they went to the UK, people were liking it. And to add to that aspect as well, that they were somewhat jealous of the kind of adoration that they were getting. And then we had this booming up in the background, the lawsuit and all of that. So for them, they really wanted the Queen to get out of the way, kind of thing. I don't know if I'm making sense here. But anyway, let me stop speculating. Okay, does this royal family look ineffective and weak? Harry questioned if NGN journalists should be allowed into Windsor Castle for his wedding to Meghan Markle in May 2018 if it isn't resolved. Harry said, quote, "There need to be an ultimatum, otherwise this institution and everything it stands for becomes a laughingstock." I mean, there's Harry. I'm telling you, this is why they separate Harry from the brother and then eventually run him out of there. He was too smart. The nonsense that they were putting, Harry was not buying it. And Harry was trying to defend the institution, but they kick him out. Okay, he's just one man. He can't take all of them when all the other people around were part of the plan to pretty much get rid of the institution. Okay, another, or take control. Okay, maybe get rid of or take control of it, because those people, they love to control. Another email from the palace said the Queen approved threatening NGN with legal action. So Harry was going based on the Queen, not by his father. And the other brother just took the money. Okay, so cute. God, he was adorable. Okay, what a cutie pie. All right, after this, that's it. So cute from the beginning. May the Lord bless him and keep him safe. Who God blesses, no man can curse. May the gate of the heaven always open for him and his wife in Jesus' name. Amen. Cute too. This photo shows the age he acts at now. He never grew up. Okay, if you think so, someone who has the backbone to take the media, who's pretty much making every living soul around the globe, wherever they operate, hell. So Harry has a spine. He's taking those people on. That's the haters. I should have blacked them while I was there. Okay, so I'm almost done here. I have one more after this. Precision. 11 seconds. Look at this. There's no sound. My goodness. Wow. They train him well. I don't know. I'll have to close my eyes. Otherwise, I will blink or move. Wow. Okay, I can barely get my damn both brush and my mouth properly. What? Okay, so let's move on. I just wanted to show that video. That's it. This is my last one. Oh my god, this is hilarious. I was laughing watching this. These are the things that be popping up on my phone. Okay, nothing serious, but I have to search for the good things. So I'm enjoying them still too. Okay, damn, the sly violet, laughing my ass off. Okay, 16 seconds. Is there? I don't know if there's a sound. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm still laughing about it. It's so hilarious. Oh my god. Just read the thing. Get my honest reaction. I know. Okay. The people start putting screenshot of everything. I don't want to get blacked by YouTube. Wasted. Very pretty girl star in this video, especially the recording one. Yeah. What did they expect? Let's watch it one more time. I had so much fun. Female. Oh my god, that's it. I don't have any more. I'm gonna have to black some stuff because some of the retweet of the things, they take screenshot and show her butt. I was looking for the website for Patreon for some people who were asking me. I didn't know if it was .com. But anyway, let's do a prayer. For, I don't know, plain view and meaning. Okay, let's do that. I don't know why. Okay. Reading page, filling your prayers. Therefore, I say to you, whatever things you ask when you pray, believe that you receive them and you will have them. All right, let's pick an image. I have no idea why I wrote what I did, but it is what it is. Lord, thank you for my beautiful family. It worries me that I cannot protect them from all the evil in the world. I am on my knees asking for your help. Please watch over my family today when they step out the front door. Send an angel to guide them home safely and avoid any harm they may face. In Jesus' name, amen. Alright, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. And one of my thing, I don't know if it's, no, not tweet, I posted on my community board, I was talking about my estimate revenue. This is the thing you guys need to look when I show you the back end. Alright, it's almost all of my videos. You will see how much money I have. The subscribers is going up. The money, I don't know. Let's go to analytics to see what's going on. Alright, things is going up. It stays at this amount. Alright, so whatever. That is it. Thank you for watching.
is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life.
You are all in this together. And if I may speak personally, we are all in this together. Because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.